Hey everybody, first of all, Happy New Year. Congratulations, you made it through another year. And if you're like most people, you're probably in the Northern Hemisphere, which means you're probably pretty cold. And the weather outside is frightful, but don't you be lazy and
stay in where it's delightful.
Yeah. So that's what this video is about. And by the way, those of you who think that we're warm here in the desert is hot during the summer and it gets really cold in the winter. It gets down to freezing here in Vegas. And I know that's nothing compared to Chicago and New York, but I grew up in Canada. She grew up in Chicago. So we know what it's like.
That's why we moved out south.
Yeah. So it gets pretty cold here in the wintertime. Right. But anyway, the point is that I know it's probably cold and miserable outside, and the last thing you want to do is go outside. But something that's even more important to your health, because more people have heart attacks this time of year than any other time of year. One of those, other than eating, of course, the comfort food and the holiday food, is that they don't move their body. And after months of sitting inside and not moving your body, that's a setup for a heart attack. So,
and our bodies were designed to move after eating.
Yes.
Moving your body after eating is like one of the simplest of healthy habits.
Yes. So especially after eating. So if you eat 3 times a day, go for 3 walks and do it after you eat, and try to walk for 3,000 steps if you can. That's about 20 minutes of walking.
Yeah.
And even if it's miserable, it doesn't matter how many layers of clothing you have on. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. I grew up in Canada. I was one of those kids who had to walk a mile to the school bus every day at 6 a.m. and come back at 5 p.m. if it was raining or snowing or hailing or whatever it was. So
I'd like to add a 20-minute walk after a meal causes better digestion, more energy, and most importantly to a lot of women out there, less fat storage.
Yeah.
So,
well, it also helps your metabolism and all that. And no matter what's wrong with you, if you have aches, pains, your digestion is slow, you're not going to the bathroom.
You're so right about that.
And if you're depressed, walk it off. That's the answer to almost everything. If your brain is not happy, or, the more you sit around and do nothing, the more constipated you get. The less things move, the more sluggish everything becomes. Your brain, your digestive system, you need to walk it off.
Yes.
So that's important.
I overdid it at the gym yesterday in that thigh machine that goes like this. Oh my God, my inner thighs are so painfully sore. But this morning, I was actually walking, bending forward. And now I'm walking normal because I have been walking for the past 25 minutes, half an hour. And I cannot believe that I don't feel, it's still there, but it's not debilitating. It's not contorting my body.
Whatever's wrong with you.
Just because I was walking.
Whatever you do, walk it off, no matter what's wrong with you. And the people think you catch cold from being in the cold.
Yeah.
Wim Hof proved that is not true. It's actually good for you. It's actually really good for you. There's cold therapy is a thing. So if you do get cold, which you might, come back in and take a hot shower.
Yeah.
It's
that easy. I was 12 years old when I lived in Denver. It was 9 degrees and I had to be at school at 6:30 a.m. for a field trip. So they had my older brother walk me to school at 5:45. It was dark.
What was the temperature?
It was freezing. It was like 9 degrees.
Oh.
I remember because the news person said single digits today. And I passed a man jogging. He was dressed for the weather, but he was jogging. And in my little 12-year-old mind, I thought, why is he out here when he could be in his comfy, cozy bed, all warm and doing nothing? But as I grew, and I never forgot him, like 50 years later, he's been my gauge. I'm like, when I don't want to do something, or if it's too cold, I think, wait a minute, that man jogging past me with plumes of steam pouring out of his mouth, if he can do it, anybody can do it. Yeah. And that was 50 years ago when people didn't exercise as much as they do now.
And that was at 5:30 in the morning in Denver in the wintertime. So that's
what an inspiration that man is to me.
Yeah, so that's probably nothing compared to you guys. So there's no excuse. Just do it. Just do it, and you'll thank me later. You know, this again is the time of year when more people have heart attacks than anything else. And part of the reason of that is things just become sluggish and stop working.
Because your body's not moving?
Yes, that's a big part of it. Circulation is partly done by muscles. You know, your heart, your arteries have muscles on them. That's what helps pump the blood. And if you don't move, if you don't use your muscles, just use it or lose it. You need to do it. Anyway, so that's it. We just want you to have to be alive.
Yeah, if you're not into walking after eating, why don't you try it tonight? Let us inspire you to do that. It's non-negotiable actually, but it's life-changing too.
Just do it. And you know, like if you get cold, go take a hot shower or whatever. There's always there's always a way to do it. So do it. No excuses. Walk 3 times a day, 20 minutes if you can. Just do it and stay alive and healthy. And we'll see you in the next video.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Happy New Year. I wonder how many people are going to say, no way, you're not getting me out there.
Cold builds character.
Character. Yeah, wait and see how many people get sick this month.
That's how you stay hot.
You're hot.